back. It is time now for 5 Things to Do. Each Friday, we bring you 5 community events to help you kick off your weekend. First up this week, you can join New Dimensions Federal Credit Union for a Cruisin' for a Cure car show. The event is being held at the Waterville Airport, rain or shine, on Saturday. Proceeds benefit the Maine Children's Cancer Program. Registration begins at 8, with the event to follow from 10 to 2. Brewers' annual Riverwalk Festival returns on Saturday. The 5th annual event will kick off at 11 a.m. There will be activities throughout the day, which include live music, a craft fair, a cornhole tournament, and much more. Brewer City Councilor Subban Ponte says other events are taking place the whole family can enjoy.
The mayor has her opening remarks at 11:15. We have Touch a Truck there. Brewer Robotics is going to be there. We have over 50 or 60 vendors right now. Food trucks galore. There's going to be plenty of food trucks. They sell out every year. So we keep on adding food trucks because they sell out every year.
Brewers Riverwalk Festival will wrap up with a fireworks show over the Riverwalk at 9 p.m. For a full schedule of events, you can visit the Brewer Riverwalk Festival Facebook page. And are you a fan of rhubarb? The 4th annual Rhubarb Festival returns to Kendall Farm in Perry on Saturday. The charming country fair is a celebration of all things rhubarb, packed with music, food, art, and family-friendly activities. Festival goers can expect a variety of offerings, from homemade pies and jams to a rhubarb theme mocktail station and much more. Local artisans will be there too, as well as local musicians. The fun begins Saturday at noon. For a full schedule of activities, visit KendallFarmCottages.com. And also happening this weekend is the annual Paddle for Pine Tree Camp. Paddlers will gather on the Kennebec River in Solon on Saturday and on the Androscoggin River in Brunswick on Sunday. Both paddles are family-friendly and perfect for all ages, skill levels, and abilities. The goal of the event is to raise funds for Maine kids and adults with disabilities to experience freedom and independence at Pine Tree Camp. Since 1945, Pine Tree Camp has welcomed all who could benefit, regardless of their ability to pay. More info on this weekend's events can be found at pinetreesociety.org. And finally this week, the Pleasant River Fish and Game Conservation Association and Down East Trout Unlimited will be hosting the Eastern Maine Fly Casting Competition in Gear Swap on Saturday from 9 to 2. Distance and accuracy will factor into the scores in men's, women's, youth, and team divisions for prizes and bragging rights.
The club does a lot with guns, and we wanted to incorporate more fishing into the activities. So I came up with the idea of why not have a fly casting contest. This will be the first time, and we're hoping it's going to be a continuous event depending on how it goes.
General admission is $5, lunch is $10, cell swap tables are $15, and it's $20 to enter the contest. The association is located at 1597 Tibbetstown Road in Columbia. And you can see what else is taking place by heading over to our website, wabi.tv, or by visiting our mobile app. There you can also submit your own community events by clicking on the 5 Things to Do tab.